here is what needs to be in there, you know. And my first surprise was over here. Come here. Like at the beginning, you see there are no staccatos over here. Yet you play it very lightly, you know. And well, you don't play that lightly because you. I'm gonna show you a technique how you can actually make it even and without. I know you were working on this, weren't you? Yeah. So I'll show you how to tackle it. But it's basically, look, this tells me that they need to be. Whatever, D major. Sorry. So they're not legato, obviously, because they're repetitions, but they're not staccato either. Yeah. And here I'm going to show you the trick how to get there. Yeah. So instead of look, what you're doing, you're lifting your fingers. I'm not saying you're playing with, you know, from a distance, but what I'm saying is, yeah, you're jumping away. You know. But this kind of a touch is achieved that you basically don't lift. You're playing through your wrist. You're not playing with your fingers. You see it? You know, and you just drop it in. So-called double wrist drop. So it's wrist. It's not fingers. Don't put any accent on anything. Yeah. Now you're not going to play da da. It's da da pa 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 pa. If your wrist is not communicating with your fingers, you're not going to get there. Do you feel it? You feel why this? So you barely. Don't hold the second one too long. No. They're equal, two equal. There you go. No, there you go. Now, the next thing is that you have the quarter notes. That's fine. I think that you play. Now, you have to also make sure that everything, even left hand, needs to be voiced to the top. You know? Also, you hear that it's not, but it's. Okay, then you come to this place, and here is the staccato is indicated. You know? So here is the finger staccato. And you had to talk about this because over here you played it somehow. Pay attention to details. Scratching, yes. And same thing over here. And then over here you have again this. Right? Now staccato, legato. Now let's talk about these bad boys. Did you notice that these are the what is this symbol? What do you think it is? Is it more staccato or is it an accent? Well, okay. So in music of classicism, like Haydn definitely belongs to that era, right? You have this kind of staccato or you have this kind of staccato. You will see that in Beethoven a lot. This is a shorter, more assertive staccato. Yeah? So it's not necessarily accented staccato, but it's just, you know, if you're going to play this, like this, that's going to be this. I'm basically mimicking this. I'm showing you this kind of staccato. Okay? Really assertive, really biting kind of a staccato. Okay? Yeah? So Can you try it? Can you try it one more time from the beginning with those? No? Ready? You're too jumpy. Wrist. Can you be a little bit more like this? Yours is too short. Ready? One and two, go. Not short. Okay, now this is here 2 times, right? What is it? What does it say the first time?
Piano.
What does it say the second time? Why are we having such a heavy thumb? Is there an accent over there? Now how is the phrase? The phrase da right? They're sort of like, yeah. They're embellishments. You have to think of this. So what he was, let's try to think like Haydn now. What was the core of this measure? What would you say was the core? What was the first thing that he wrote in that measure? Do you think that he wrote the 16ths? No, he wrote this. Maybe. Right? You hear it in there? Yeah? And then what he did? He was like, wow, I already wrote this like 80 times this week. So he just made a little, yeah, so treat it as that embellishment. Now, okay, so your thumb, there you go. The thumb needs to be tall over here, and then you drop your wrist. You're playing it all from fingers. Drop the wrist in and play it from fingers. There you go. That gives you the 2 gestures. Look, Jeremy. I don't have to do anything. You're not feeling it. There is a space